ICCA, every year we publish a snapshot of the database that we hold. And we look at the events which took place in the previous year, and we publish a ranking of the countries and cities which have been hosting those events. What we make very, very clear is that this is only a snapshot of our meetings, and our meetings have to take place regularly. They have to be run by associations, and they have to rotate between a minimum of 3 countries. So we're not trying, pardon me, we're not trying to capture all the data on all international meetings or even all association meetings. We're only interested in this very precise type of business where we can provide marketing intelligence. However, unfortunately, there are very, very few studies of where meetings take place around the world, and very, very few studies which compare country and city. And so the ICCA statistics have become very, very important to a lot of destinations because it allows them to demonstrate where they stand compared to other cities and other countries around the world. So quite often our members get very excited when the results come out. The top country is always the USA. It has been since the record started, but they're being closed up by Germany, France, UK. You wouldn't be surprised by that. In terms of cities, places like Paris, Barcelona, always Vienna is very high up there, and increasingly Singapore. Singapore is the market leader in Asia, but again, we're seeing Kuala Lumpur, Seoul, Taipei, Melbourne, Sydney. These other cities are also being very active and very growing very fast. But as I say, the rankings are only one indicator of how a city is doing. We always advise, and in fact we've just been lecturing on this subject, that cities should take care to collect their own detailed data on all of the meetings taking place, the corporate meetings, the intergovernmental meetings, the meetings which happen only once, so that when they're talking to their partners in the industry and to politicians, they can give a full picture of the meetings business in their destination. Well, it's difficult. It's difficult all around the world because, firstly, some suppliers, some venues want to keep the information secret. So it's important for the city destination marketing organisation to build a circle of trust with all of their local partners so that everybody recognises the value of sharing the information to get a full picture and see whether they fit into that. But everywhere I go, people are struggling to pull this data in. But it is very, very important. It's only when you have the data that you can actually go to the politicians and explain the full value of the business that we're in. Vienna does this brilliantly. They have a collaboration with a local technical university, and they collect very detailed data from all their partners and also from all of the major organisers of meetings as well. So they get the data from both sides. And they calculate the local tax implications, the local jobs that are created, the national tax implications. They segment very clearly by different market sectors. And they also survey the organisers to gain opinions and find out what's going on. So I always use Vienna as a really good example that others should try and emulate when they're also collecting data.